What a game! What a game! What a game of football we just witnessed between Japan against Brazil. Beautiful game. This is what the World Cup is about. The round of 32 has just been crazy with late goals. Canada against South Africa, almost 2 minutes at the end of the 90-minute regular time, scoring, and Brazil doing the same thing. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also turn up the notification button so I get update each time I go on live. Let's get into it and let's talk about the amazing game of football we just witnessed between Japan and Brazil. Beautiful game. It had everything. It had the tackles, it had the suspense, it had the anxiety, it had the prayers. You're wondering, oh my God, what is going on here? 96 minutes winner from Gabriel Martinelli. It was beautiful. Brazil had the larger possession of the game as you expected, 60 to Brazil and 40 to Japan. You expected that from the beginning. The Japanese were playing a five-man defense team, but they were very disciplined. They had identity. They had a purpose. They were calm. They were not rough at all, but they had more yellow card than the Brazilian did. It was a game that just gave you that pause and you wondered, ooh, what is going on here? What is going to happen? Would there be an upset? Especially after the Japanese had their first goal at the 29th minute. You were wondering, what is going to happen here? Is this going to be one of those crazy situations where we're having an upset? Japan, don't forget that the Japanese have not scored a goal. No, they've not qualified to the knockout stage in their history ever. And this will have been not just a history making, but a huge upset if they've done it against the almighty Brazilian team. But Ancelotti has something else in his pocket. Carlo knew what everyone did not know. You know, if you look at the game, he was like, okay, 60% possession to Brazil, 40% possession to Japan. Yeah, the Brazilians were better, but on the balance of it, it wasn't more. They were more on the playing the ball back in the midfield, not an attacking sense. Japan had good shot on target, and the first goal that they scored was a totally terrible schoolboy defending by Gabriel. I expected more from him, a champion of England, one of the best defenders in the world, giving so much space to the defender and leaving the goalkeeper no choice because of the way he was placing his body and throwing his leg out. Totally caught the goalkeeper and blindsided the goalkeeper. And it wasn't even a shot, it was a placement. And Alisson didn't see it, and it was a goal at that time. So you thought, okay, something going to happen. So Casemiro had a yellow card, and during that time, Casemiro probably would have fouled the Japanese player at that point if he had not gotten a yellow card. But because of the yellow card he could not do anything. And remember, he's 34, he's very slow, he's not the quickest of them. Felt like he should have done more in the midfield, but every pundit was saying, take him out in the second half, take him out in the second half. But the brilliance of Carlo, the coach of Brazil, his brilliance, his experience came in and it kept him there, and it paid off more than you could ever imagine. The equalizer with a header and a pass from Gabriel, he made up for his mistake. What a beautiful cross that was, and what a beautiful header to equalize 1-1. And at the 50th minute. So if you had followed what the pundits have always said, pundit that everyone want to criticize or give their opinion, which is okay. I'm doing the same thing. I also thought they should have taken Casemiro out from the beginning and bring Anderson in, the newly signed player from Atlanta to Man United. Would have been better, but the coach didn't have faith in him. So he kept him on, and he scored. And for me, he was the best player on the pitch for the Brazilian. Vinicius Junior had a good run. The dribble he had in between the drive and the ball that hit the bar, where Shizuko, the goalkeeper of Japan, saved with a fingernail touched. I didn't see that. That was beautiful. That would have been the goal of the World Cup because of the skill, the way he controlled the ball, beat the defender, and went in and took on 1-2 defense and played the ball. And the way he played it should have been a World Cup goal actually so far. But it didn't happen. And Gabriel came in, and 96th minute he scored the winning goal. What a heartbreak it was! What a heartbreak it was, my goodness. A game that had Brazil with 20 shots and 5 for Japan. 7 of them were on target for Brazil and 2 for Japan. It was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. The World Cup knockout stage has come to life. Late goal against South Africa, a 1-goal win by Canada, and now 2-1. What we have seen so far in this quarterfinal the round of 16 is a conservative game. There's no much goal. It's not going to be much goal like the round group stages. I think most of this game will end in 1-1 penalties or 2-1, or maximum we get in this round will probably 3-1, because the big boys are here. They know that they cannot be playing anyhow because there's no second chances. You lose, you go home. So I expected a more cagey game, a more feisty game throughout the game, the round of 32, even 16 to the quarterfinals and the finals. Of course, I want to see more goals, but this World Cup has showed us there's more goals, but these people are more careful when they go up. If you look at the way the Japanese team lined up, you know that this is not a team that was looking to score more goals. A team that were waiting for Brazil to make a mistake, so they will take advantage of his score and pray that Brazil don't come and attack and score back. But it didn't work out. But kudos to the Japanese team for pushing the almighty Brazil to the end of the game up to 96 minutes. Will have gone into extra time and penalties. Maybe then we'll have seen Neymar, but Carlo Ancelotti didn't want him in, so he was not fully fit. What a game it was! Beautiful game of football. So wonderful game. I'm going to bring you back. I'll bring the analysis of the game between Paraguay against Germany, and also Morocco against Netherlands. So see you shortly. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get after it.